Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good, having fun and staying safe. In case you've been watching me for the first time, then hi, my name is Isha and I post videos related to fragrances. If that is something which interests you, then do consider subscribing to my channel, and also do not forget to click on the notification bell icon at the side of subscribe button so that whenever I upload a future video, then YouTube will give you a personalized notification about my video. With that being said, a very happy Diwali to you and your family. Let's get started. I think for today's video, it is super important for me to give you a context of why I'm creating this video. So I think that a lot of people would be overwhelmed with the different amount of fragrances that Bath and Body Works have listed at this point in time, specifically during the Diwali and Christmas time on their website, and we often get confused as to which one should we try, which one should we not, because this is the first and the last chance for this particular year, I would say, to kind of get these fragrances, because these are the fragrances that are only available for like these special occasions and then they just vanish. So whether at all it's worth buying them or not, so this is the reason why I'm going to be summing up all of them that I have in my collection. I'm going to be going through them. For example, Vanilla Bean Noel, Winter Candy Apple, all of that are really available on Bath and Body Works website specifically during this time. And I'm also going to run you through the basic collections that they have, for example Dahlia, Indonesian, etc. And I'm going to be telling you about my personal opinions and reviews and whether I think that you should be buying those or not. With that being said, I think the first one that I'm going to be starting off with is something which is like an Eid Kajon, which is not often seen, but at the same time, whenever this kind of a sale and this kind of an occasion occurs, this one is the one to always be at the top of that list. So this one is Winter Candy Apple. As you can see, I have it in the newer packaging, but we have two different kinds of packaging available at the Bath and Body Works website. I have both the packaging. So this was actually the first mist that I ever got from that of Bath and Body Works, and I fell in love with it so much that today I am a fragrance content creator. So it really means a lot and it really speaks a lot about this kind of a scent. So I feel this is Winter Candy Apple and this is my backup bottle of it. This is so close to that of the Christmas theme. On Christmas you want to smell like a candy, you want to smell all that goodies and good things, like sweet, beautiful, and I just don't know how to describe that vibe. But for Christmas, for me, Christmas has been a kind of a festival that makes me think about all the good things like cakes, candies and stuff like that, no matter I eat them or not, but it just reminds me of those things, and I just can imagine myself wearing these kinds of scent. But having said that, this is not restricted to just wearing on the Christmas time or December time, and I'm so sorry for the noise that is coming of my video, because it's Diwali time and people are still burning crackers, which I don't think so it is allowed at this moment, but still I don't know how they do it, but they do it, whatever. Anyway, so the notes of this one is a candy red apple, winter rose petals, candied orange, maple leaf and fresh cinnamon. A lot of notes going on in here, but I feel this one is something that you should not skip at this particular point in time, and the reason for that is because apple is a very high or key note at this point in time. It's a very nice note that is there in a lot of fragrances, upcoming fragrances. This is such a highlight note in those fragrances. For example, Kiali Eden Juicy Apple, that is a fragrance which is an apple based fragrance. So I think apple is the one which is upcoming as a beautiful hero note, and it's a kind of a new thing. So I think if you don't want to miss out on great apple scent, then this one is the one to start off with. And I really feel like this is such a good scent because of course it's very unusual, and now bigger brands like Huda Beauty, for example, Kiali, are also trying to incorporate apple in their perfumes. But this one, of course, we have the OG Winter Candy Apple. So I think this is the one that you should definitely not skip if you love sweet candied like scent. Whenever I've worn this in my house, because the lasting of this one is not super great, when you just apply this one, you would feel like, oh, it's a burst of something, but then it just goes away like this. That burst doesn't really last that long. So that loudness that you might have occurred with wearing this scent, that does not really last for long. So that is what my encounter with this scent was. But nonetheless, it's a very good scent. It just gives you compliment for the first an hour or two of you wearing that, and I feel it's a good scent to kind of wear during summers, during winters, during all time of the years. And I think it could also be really great. You could definitely make and create an apple pie out of this scent if you mix it with a vanilla scent. Thank me later for that combination. But I feel because I have the backup of this one, that actually shows how much I kind of love this scent, then I think you should definitely try this scent. And since apple is a really hot note, as I already mentioned, in today's world, you should definitely try this one. It's really approved from my end. Let's move on to the second one, which is again the one which is second Eid Kajon, which also comes during this time, you know, these kind of sales, and a lot of people seem to love this one. This most often comes in a day, really different packaging at different times of the years, but this time around it's the same packaging that was there the last year, because I purchased mine the last year. And I think there is not much for me to kind of explain and say about this fragrance. This is such a delicious warm vanilla cookie. In two simple words, I would say, if you're a gourmand lover, then this is a hell yes for you. You don't really have to think about anything. You don't really have to listen to my own review for that matter. If you're a gourmand lover, if you love vanilla in your fragrances, then do not think much, just go for this one. This literally smells like a vanilla cookie which is freshly baked, and again it reminds you of Christmas and all of those good times where you just want to treat yourself with those good sweets. Anyway, the notes on this one says fresh vanilla bean, sugared cookies, warm caramel. You don't really detect that caramel that much, which I'm really thankful for, because for me sometimes caramel tend to smell so artificial and synthetic that I just cannot really wear myself or see myself wearing a heavy caramel based scents. Anyway, that is the note, which again it says whipped cream, snow-kissed musk. So it has a lot of amalgamation of different notes, but all in all it just comes as a very good wearable gourmand scent, which I really love. Anyway, I think this one is better suited to wear during winters. With that being said, again a thumbs up from my end. The third one that I'm going to be showing is again the one that again comes up during this time, so that is the reason why I'm filming this video, so that I cover all of these that are specifically meant or, you know, released or made available during this time of the year. This one is Frosted Coconut Snowball. I'm not too sure if it is available in this packaging or a different packaging this time, but hey, whatever, the scent remains the same. And with this one, it's a story. I went to Krishna 37 store last year, and for around at Diwali time only, and I just saw Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works there, and I had always seen and passed up on this scent, which is Frosted Coconut Snowball, because I'm not a huge fan of coconut, and I never thought myself to be wearing a coconut scent very comfortably or very lovingly. So I thought maybe it's a pass for me. But then, you know, in that store I was getting bored because my brother was shopping something, you know, like groceries and all, and I was like, what the hell should I do? So I just went straight up to that counter. So I saw this Frosted Coconut Snowball. I just sniffed this one and I literally fell in love at that point in time. I did not purchase it then because it was really an old packaging and older manufacturing date. So I was like, let me be wise enough to kind of go home and then place my order with other Bath and Body Works body mist as well, but I'll include this one as well. But anyway, this smells really like a, I don't know how to put it, but a very cool coconut ball. Like literally the name, how the name is, it is Frosted Coconut Snowball. So just imagine a snowball, but it smells like a coconut because it is white in color, if that make any sense. But I think that is a great description of how I'll be able to explain this one better. This is not a very heavy coconut that you would imagine like a coconut oil to smell like, or maybe a coconut pie to smell like. It's not a gourmand scent in that ways. It's a very, I think, airy and light coconut, which makes you feel like, you know, it's a kind of a very airy scent, right? And it is great for kind of layering and mixing with a lot of different scents if you want to add a little more depth to them. But at the same time, it's a really great standalone scent too, which, please mark my words, and I really stick by these words, this of course is the one which is released during the winter times, but I feel because of how light, airy and coastally feel that it gives me, coastally is not the right word by the way, but yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Because of all those aspects, I feel this one is supremely good to kind of wear during the summer times also. It really won't remind you of any sunscreen or any sort of a vacation or tropical sort of scene or setup. This is a very beautiful scent which I feel every girl should have. If you are a collector, if you perhaps are a collector, or you are kind of wanting to have or create, you know, different scent profiles within your own collection, then I feel that you should not be missing on this one, because this is one of a kind and I really have never found a scent like this so far. So I think this is such a good one. And usually sometimes, you know, it happens that coconut scent tend to smell a little bit synthetic, a little bit plasticky and all of that, but with this one I touch wood, I did not have this problem. So that is the reason why I would definitely recommend you to get this one as well. A thumbs up from my side. And if I have to do the honors of reading you the notes before I move on to the next one, the notes of this one is frosted coconut, North Pole vanilla. Oh, it also has vanilla, and then it has winter freesia. But all in all, as I said, it smells super great. It smells super airy, coconut, and a coconut which is not heavy, which I love. Thumbs up from my end. Let's move on to the next one. This one is literally one of my favorites, and I think if I have to literally rate best of the best scents that I've seen from that of Bath and Body Works, this one would be top, you know, in the top 3 of that list, because this is such a well done scent. You know, even if you give me this scent in, I guess, a designer perfume bottle, I would have said that wow, it smells super rich, it smells super luxurious. This is the kind of vibe that it has. But the point is, it is really not very well discovered. It is not really well talked about, you know, in the YouTube community. This is not a very popular scent in my opinion, and that was also perhaps the reason why I did not get it for the longest time. But then I guess last year, or I don't know, maybe last year, there was some sale going on Myntra, and this was the one which was available at a very low rates. I guess I got it for rupees 450 or 490 if I am not wrong. I was like, wow, you're getting Bath and Body Works for like below 500 wala mark. So I was like, let me just get this one, and I got this one, and to my surprise, it was super beautiful. Like, this one is a fresh scent, but please hold on, don't really judge it by the word fresh. Usually most fresh scents that you get are really citrusy. They have that citrus punch, citrus kind of sharpness in them, but with this one, it does not have any citrus in my opinion. It is not sharp, it is not very citrusy, it does not have any lemon, it does not have any of those aspects, but it's super fresh. They also describe this scent on their website as it smells like clean, fresh coastal air, and I completely agree with that. And I feel it's quite difficult to kind of translate that coastal air wali vibe and feeling into a scent, but they have really done this with this one, and they have done a very good job in my opinion. This one is something that is really not talked about, but I think this really deserves all the love and attention that it really hasn't got. I realized that this one is not always available on their website, but at this time this is available, and this is a huge thumbs up from my end. But before you know, moving on to the next one, I'll just get you to the formality of reading the notes. The notes of this one is fresh linen, violet leaves, water blossom, and white musk. I literally love white musk in my scents, but this one is something which is very well blended, and it feels almost like a perfume, literally almost like a perfume. It's gonna make you smell like a very rich, luxurious, clean, nice woman or a girl, whatever. So I think in my opinion, this is definitely worth purchasing. It's not available in this packaging anymore. It's a different packaging, but the notes are same, and pretty much I think the scent would be same. And if you trust my opinion, and perhaps you're looking for something fresh and clean, but you do not want to go for that generic fresh, clean, citrusy vibe, then definitely trust me on this. This is such an underrated scent. You should definitely get it, and let me know in the comment section below how well did you like it. The next one, which is again available during this time, and I don't know, I have said this same sentence for all of the ones before introducing them. This one is not available currently on their website, but I am contemplating on the fact that because all of the other ones are available, this one would also be available maybe shortly soon, or even if it is not, whenever in the future it will be. This would be a reference for you. This one is Snowflakes and Cashmere. Again, a very wintry scent, wintry name of the scent, but the scent in itself is not wintry. And the reason why I say this is because it is not heavy. If a scent tends to smell very thick and heavy, that is when I just club it into the list of being a wintry scent. But with this one, again, it's not super thick or super heavy or any of those things, so that is why I won't say that this is a wintry scent. But the name might make you think that it is a wintry scent because it says Snowflakes and Cashmere, and I think Cashmere is a very comforting scent. But anyway, let's just go on to the notes first. This says, again, it has vanilla, cashmere, cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. Through the notes, I understand you must have not got any idea, but if I have to explain it in a nutshell, I would say this is a vanilla based scent, but a vanilla which is very uplifting. It's a very nice, basically creamy, but not too heavy, and quite airy, how can airy and creamy be incorporated together? Very confusing. Same with that of this scent. This is quite confusing to me, but at the same time it's a very pleasant experience because this is such a good take on vanilla. You know, it's a vanilla vanilla scent with which has vanilla cream also, but then it has a little bit of airiness to it and an uplifting quality which doesn't make it too heavy of a vanilla scent either. So I think this is also a great one if you are a vanilla lover and you perhaps have a mission in life to kind of try all sorts of vanillas, then this is the one that you should try. For me, of course, it's a thumbs up, but do I really think that you need this in your collection? Probably not. That being said, I think I am done with most of the ones that are only available at this particular point in time on Bath & Body Works website, but still we have a lot to kind of cover, and I'm going to be walking you through them all and explaining you, and you know, just mini reviews just in case if you are interested to kind of know more about different scents that I have. And by the way, FYI, this is almost 85% of my collection, like 85 to 90% of my whole Bath & Body Works collection that I'm going to be showing you in this video. Anyway, the title should have been my Bath & Body Works collection, but I guess it won't be it. But anyway, this one is Pear Creme Brulee. This was a recent collection that was launched. It has bubbly prosecco or something pink one and all of that. I tried them all in the store, but none of them really appealed to me except for this one. But somebody just mentioned in the bottom of the comments of my video, and they say that it smells like I don't know what did they say, but it smells something gross, and I was able to correlate what she was trying to say. And after that point in time, I did not have the guts to kind of wear this one. So with that being said, I would say that this is not a necessary purchase. If you want or crave to try something from this collection, this could be it, but otherwise I think that this collection was a kind of a pass for me, and this is the one that you should definitely pass. No need to kind of get it. What I'm going to be showing you is Into the Night. Into the Night is also available in this packaging also and in a different packaging also, but hey, this is Into the Night, and there are kind of contemplations on the fact that they are going to change the formula and the packaging of Into the Night, but anyway, this is right now available. That is the reason why I wanted to show you. This is my beloved, and this will always be my beloved. I love Into the Night. This has really good notes of rose petals, you know, raspberry and raspberry cream, creamy prosecco and rose petals and all of that. It literally smells like very, I don't know, sexy, and it has that basically that earthy smell. You know, it has patchouli, I guess, but it has some sort of an earthy smell to it at the background, like geely mitti, like wet soil scent also I get in the background, which makes it even more sexier. And whenever I wear this, I sometimes or the other just discover something or the other about the scent. Sometimes it smells like nice raspberry jam, sometimes on the dry down I get that geely mitti wali vibe, and sometimes I just get something very sexy, bold and sultry, and I feel like, whoa, I can take over the world, and I'm the whatever. Let's move on. So I think this is the one that you should not skip, and this is the most beautiful packaging that I have from my entire Bath & Body Works collection, and I've showed the collection to my brother also, and he also happened to pick this one as the most beautiful packaging, and this is perhaps the strongest one. This might or might not get you compliments, because for me, whenever I've worn this, I wore it for myself, but I literally did not get a compliment. I did not get a single compliment from anyone wearing this. But hey, whatever, I like it, so I like it and I wear it. What I'm going to be showing you is again Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. I'm not too sure for how long this will be available, because this was available years ago on Bath & Body Works website, which was like 3-4 years ago, before I was even into Bath & Body Works. But then since the time I was into BBW, this was not available. This was only available a month ago, so I was like, maybe or maybe not, this would stay, this would not stay. Hey, I'm nobody to tell you that. I'm nobody, I don't work with the Bath & Body Works PR, so I cannot say that for sure. But I feel if at all you are contemplating on buying this one, then you might as well just use this opportunity to get it, because you might or might not be able to get it in the future, who knows. But anyway, this is Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. This is really a nice tropical scent, which is really likable. It doesn't have I won't say there is some special way or distinct way of how I can describe this scent, but otherwise I would just say through the notes, it is very, very self-explanatory, that you just combine the notes that I'm trying to list you, and then you just imagine how it would smell like. That is exactly how it smells like. So the notes are Bahamas, like passion fruit, banana flower, and pineapple. So a lot of people, like some time ago, I just got a comment of people asking me, can you please tell the pineapple scents that are available, and this is one of those, and I feel it's a great one. Pineapple, I feel, is a very sexy note if you wear on a woman. Like most men fragrances tend to have pineapple, but if a women fragrance have pineapple, then literally you're up for a lot of compliments, because that is a different note, and it literally takes a sexy, confident woman to kind of pull off a pineapple fragrance. I have one pineapple dominant fragrance from that of Victoria's Secrets. I don't know, it says good vibes only, sort of, that is the name of that scent. That was, of course, I just got it long back from an Indian store itself, not from Victoria's Secret store directly, but an Indian store which just outsourced Victoria's Secrets. And whenever I worn this scent, it just got me a lot of compliments, because you know, the pineapple note just shines through, and that is super sharp. But with this one, the pineapple is not super sharp. It's very well blended along with the other ingredients, but passion fruit is also a very happy note, a happy smelling note, if I may say so. So that is what it is. And if you're contemplating, and if you want something like that which is girly, or maybe which is really wearable, you don't really have to think a lot before wearing that, and that probably will get you compliments, then I think this is the one, great one. Otherwise, if you really have exhausted and a lot of Bath and Body Works lying around in your house, then I would say, baby girl, don't go for any other Bath and Body Works mist. You might as well just stop in there and save your money and try and buy something else for yourself, okay? Anyway, ignore what I said. This is the Bahamas passion fruit and banana flower. The next one that I'm gonna be showing you is something which is matching my eye makeup today. Very random. I did not copy this, but anyway, this is Butterfly. This is very beautiful, as I already mentioned in one of my shorts. This one to me smells really luxurious. Again, I won't say that this has some kind of an edge to it, but I feel I'm happy that I have this in my collection because of how luxurious and beautiful and rich it smells to me, simply. And it doesn't really feel like a body mist, to be honest. It's not very watery to me. It feels like it's a perfume, okay? A perfume which does not have a strength of a perfume. Anyway, because of course it's a body mist. Be realistic, hey. The notes of this one says raspberry nectar. Raspberry, I tell you guys, it's like, it's the hit note. I love raspberry note in all of my fragrances, and most of my rose based fragrances have raspberry in it, and I love it. By the way, Into the Night also has raspberry, and that was my first encounter with raspberry scents. Anyway, this has raspberry nectar, iris petal, and airy vanilla. This is such a great scent, and I think, you know, out of my collection, my brother seems to just choose and pick only a few of them that he really likes. I'm talking about Bath and Body Works mist, and this is his top 2 or top 3. The number one that he liked was the peach one that I showed in my last video, where I showed like this collection, which was white tea and sage. Usme ek peach wala tha, like I just forgot the name, like what the heck is happening. But anyway, hey, you know that. So he just liked that number one the most, and then he also happens to like this one. So I am not using them because I want him to use them, and I'll use the rest of them that I have. Anyway, next one, let's just talk about white tea and sage. This is the one that I think you should not get. This is not recommended from my end. Even if you see this, you are in love with the packaging, you feel like, wow, you need to have this sort of a thing in your collection, then please just hold your horses and don't get this one. Because I feel, to me, it could have been a good scent, but then it just kind of is not. And the notes are good, the notes are beautiful, you know, as a standalone notes, but when they're just combined together in this scent, it just makes it smells, I won't say pathetic, it's not pathetic smelling, but something that is off-putting for me personally. So I won't really recommend this. I am not really able to wear this, but I just bought it because I wanted to review it for you guys. I wanted to review the entire collection for you guys, and that is why I just bought it. And if in case you want to watch that video, I will list it in the comment section below, and listed in the description box below, and you can check it out from there. Anyway, that has also interesting scents like Buttercup and Berry Bellini, but which is now not available on their website, so I did not cover it in this particular video. This one, however, is there, but I would say please stay away from this one unless yours and my taste is different. This one has notes of sparkling bergamot, white tea, and fresh sage. So I like sage note, I like white tea a lot, and bergamot is like, hey, it's okay for me because it's just at the beginning. But when these three notes are combined together, I just don't know, it's a little bit off-putting for me, and I'm not really able to enjoy this at this moment. Maybe during the scorching heat and summer time, I might find this to be of worth and of use to me, but as of now it's not, right? And let's see what we'll do of it. But still, I've used quite a lot because I was trying to experiment with it, and because it is quite light in my opinion. Again, it's a fresh scent, so fresh scents are usually lighter, so you need to spray or overspray yourself. So that is the reason why I've used this much. But hey, let's be positive, maybe I am able to get a good use out of it. If not, then of course I'm able to tell you that you should not get this one. So hey, the work is done and the money might be valued. Okay, the next one is strawberry pound cake. This is available right now on their website, perhaps the only one from the bake shop collection that is available on the website right now. Rest others were chocolate covered cherry, coconut cream pie, and raspberry jam donut. Those three are not available, and I'm super sad that they're not, because I so wanted, you know, you guys to kind of try that bake shop collection, because that was interesting. That was literally interesting and kind of very different, because it literally smells like chocolate covered cherry, smells like chocolate covered with cherries. Then raspberry jam donut literally smells like a legit donut, which is a raspberry donut. And then you have coconut cream pie, which I did not try, so hey, I don't know. But now if it is available, I would definitely try this one, because I feel that I am also liking coconut, you know, and that is what it is. So anyway, hey, let's just talk about what it is right now and not what it was and what it could have been and whatever. This one is strawberry pound cake. Very simple to explain. This literally smells like a cake which has vanilla cake which has icing of strawberry, and that strawberry is not a sharp fruity strawberry, it's a creamy strawberry. Okay, and with this one you will have a hard time in loving this scent at first initially, because you'd be like, hey, what is this? Like, literally, will I apply this on myself? Because this is such an unusual scent profile. And that happened with me also, and I was like, I literally filmed the video where I was so agitated, so angry with this particular collection, and then I was like, bro, I cannot give up on this collection so soon. And then I just revisited it, I just gave it an n number of chances, and then I realized that how much I love this one. So with this one, I would say it comes up with a disclaimer that please make sure that you kind of give them at least 2-3 trials before you actually come to a conclusion whether or not you like this scent profile or not, because this is a little hard to kind of get accustomed to, in my opinion. As of for the note, it has fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. As I already mentioned, very simple, easy way to describe the scent. It's a gourmand scent and all of that, what I already mentioned. Let's move on to the next one, which is, I don't have a lot left. This one is Gingham Love. This is also highly speculated that it might not be available on their website for long. So if you really want to get it, get your hands on this right now before it just goes and then you just only left with a lot of regret. This one is a Gingham Love by Bath & Body Works, and Bath & Body Works have really done a great job in terms of releasing this scent. And the notes of this one is sugared red berries, and blushing freesia and rose meringue. This is a playfully romantic fragrance, is sweet, warm, blushing with happiness. It's like love at first sight. It's definitely sweet, it definitely has that fruitier edge to it, fruitier scent to it, but at the same time it's not, it has a little bit of sharpness also. But I feel it would be stupid to kind of say that, what I'm going to be saying, but I'm going to be saying that anyway. It seems like the fruitiness, it is making it a little sharp, but at the same time it feels well blended, if that makes sense. How can it make sense? But just imagine, like, it has some fruits in the opening which just makes it feel like it's a sharp scent, but then when it just dries down after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the case may be, it just come across as a very well blended scent, which is again very sweet, romantic, and playful, and all of those good things. That was a good description. Anyway, this one is very close to the ever popular Mugler's Angel Nova. I have that scent, and I, to be very honest, was disappointed with that scent because I thought it's a basic plain fruity sort of a scent, which is a cocktail scent and all of that. I wore that, I got compliments, but I was still not convinced enough that I like that scent. But then I just happened to meet my friend's boyfriend. Like, we three met, not me and her boyfriend, but yeah, we three met, and we had my friend and we had a long shopping day, and we just entered into his car, and he was like, somebody out of you two smells really great. And I did not, of course, being humble enough, I did not say that it was me. But then he realized that it was not his girlfriend, it was girlfriend's friend. So he was like, you smell good. And I was like, thank you. And that is when I kind of reconsidered that yes, it might smell super good to kind of guys, because otherwise also the first time I wore that Angel Nova, I got compliments on it, but I just ignored that because I was not in the mood to be convinced enough that that was a good scent, and I was super pissed off. But hey, whatever, he complimented me again, and then we went on a trip, that reel that I uploaded. Then also I carried that scent, and he again complimented me that that is such a good scent, and even my friend was convinced enough of the fact that it was a good scent. So I was like, maybe it's a good scent, and that lasted a long time too. And that was a fruity punch and good fruity cocktail sort of a scent. That is exactly what it is. It is just like as if Angel Nova had a body mist version. That would be it, nothing more to explain. So I think if you want to have that taste of a luxurious perfume that might want to get you compliments and might want to feel you, like, make you feel good about yourself, then I think this would be the scent that you could definitely try and purchase. I won't really recommend you to try and go extra mile of spending that money on Angel Nova, because hey, you're getting the same scent. And definitely if you want to smell more potent, then you can reapply, you can spray yourself, drench yourself, and that will get the job done. Anyway, with that being said, it's so close, and all of the descriptions that I gave you of that perfume, just imagine that it is the same description for this perfume. Let's move on to the next one. The next and the last one perhaps in the list is Dahlia. This is also seen on Bath & Body Works website, and mostly this is available, but I just thought that maybe it's not talked enough about on my channel also and otherwise also. So I just thought that maybe I'll just kind of tell you about my opinions on this one. I think this one is a thumbs up for me, but hey, it comes with a disclaimer again. This is a complex scent which is hard to love at first. It's not like a very, for example, this scent, which is straight up, if you sniff it, you'll be like, wow, I'm so happy I got this scent, this is so sweet, this is so good, this is so me, and all of that. It's not like that. You know, you're gonna have a hard time in kind of loving and discovering your love for this scent as well. But once you do, there's no going back. And I think this smells literally very close to that of Carolina Herrera Good Girl, which is used, misused, and abused scent profile. And this one is, what do you call it? A justification of the same. Anyway, this is a good scent in my opinion. This lasts pretty well. This is a complex one, and I think this is the one that is more so smells like a perfume, and you and your boo could share this perfume with each other. And yeah, this is a velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka beans. Really great scent. I think it's good for mixing, good for your base scent. And if you're someone looking for a Bath and Body Works scent to make as your signature scent, then also this is the scent that would definitely be the one for you. And at the same time, I think this is summer, winter, rainy season, any season appropriate, any occasion appropriate. This is what the vibe of the scent is. With that being said, I think you're happy with the kind of haul that I showed you, a mini sneak peek of my like 85% of my Bath and Body Works collection. Plus at the same time, I really wish and I really hope that this particular video was helpful in terms of helping you make a decision, because I understand I'm also from the same realm that you are going through. It becomes quite overwhelming. You'll be like, oh, ye bhi chahiye, wo bhi chahiye. So to avoid that confusion, to avoid that problem, I made that video for you, this video for you. And I genuinely hope that this was helpful for you. In case if I can help you any further with any of your doubts, questions, comments, queries, whatever, post it in the comment section below and I'll try and answer them as fast as I can. Anyway, with that being said, please do me a favor, do subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment your beautiful comments on this video, and also make sure to share this video with your friends who you think would enjoy this video and who really desperately needs to try Bath and Body Works. With that being said, happy Diwali again, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.